Hello friends, in this video I will show you how to copy a file from assets folder to external cache directory or to any other directory. So here I have this PDF viewer app in which I display pages of PDF in this image view 1. Now this can be used to open any PDF file from the file manager from the SD card. Now if I have to include the PDF file in the app, I have to put it in assets folder and open it from there, and I cannot open it directly, so I will have to copy it to a different file path, which I will do in external cache directory. So let me first copy a PDF file. So here this PDF viewer is second in list, so I will just go to file manager, copy my PDF file, which is isolation ward guidelines.pdf, and I will copy this, go to internal storage. Here I will go to .sketchware, then mysc, then the second last number 681. This contains source code of my project. Here I will go to app source main assets. Inside this assets I will paste my PDF file isolation ward guidelines.pdf. Now I will go to sketchware, and here in this PDF viewer in onCreate I will put codes for copying the PDF file to external cache directory. So this is the code which I will use. I will provide a link in description, you can copy it from there. So here first I define a file, java.io.file called file as a new file. Get external cache directory, this is the directory, comma isolation ward guidelines.pdf, this is name of the file. So this is the destination file in external cache directory which doesn't exist at present. So this file is the destination file. So if not file.exist, okay, this symbol indicates not. So if file doesn't exist, if not file.exists, then all this code will be executed, and in the end there is this closing curly bracket for this if. Okay, now inside this I have this try catch exception code, and inside this try catch exception block I have java.io.input stream called asset. So asset is an input stream for the source file. So this is defined as get assets.open isolation ward guidelines.pdf. So this input stream asset is an input stream for the source file, which is isolation ward guidelines. After that I have this file output stream called output. This will be a new file output stream for the destination file, which is file. So now here you can see that input stream for the source file and output stream is for the destination file. After that I define a byte array, which means a list of bytes, called buffer of size 1024, new byte size 1024. Then I declare an int size, and after that is the loop, a while loop, which copies the source file in assets folder to destination file in external cache directory. So here is this code, while size is equal to asset.read buffer. So asset is the input stream which will read the buffer, which is the byte array. So input stream will read the byte array of the source file, and that will be size. And while this size is not equal to -1, the output stream will write the buffer to the destination file. So while it will copy the file byte by byte. After that I close the input stream, then I close the output stream, and then there is this catch java.io.io exception e, and when there is exception I toast e.get So here's this code toast.make text get application context comma e.getMessage, toast.length short.show. Then I close this catch exception, and in the end is this closing curly bracket for this if. Okay, I will copy this and put it in onCreate. So this will copy the file from asset folder to external cache directory. Now in order to read it as a PDF file, I have this PDF reader in which I have declared a PDF renderer called renderer. Okay, this is private PDF renderer in a more block extra after this closing curly bracket. And then I have this PDF renderer block where I have this code renderer is equal to new PDF renderer, which contains new parcel file descriptor, and this parcel file descriptor will open new file from path, the path specified by me, comma parcel file descriptor dot mode read only. So it will open the file in read only mode. Now here if I have to read my file, I will have to specify my file name here. So my file name is java.io.file. My file name is file itself, but since it is defined and declared in onCreate, it cannot be used in other methods. So I will have to declare it outside this. So I will just copy this and remove java.io.file. So here I will keep the definition of file and I will declare it in this more block extra. Okay, here I have declared file. This is the destination file which I have declared here, and now I can use it in this PDF render. Here instead of this new java.io.file, I will just write name of my file, which is file itself. Okay, after that, after reading the PDF file in this renderer, I can get the page count using this code renderer.getPageCount, and then I can display page 0, and in the end there is catch expression. So in order to display page I, means display any page which is mentioned in this empty space. So here is a PDF renderer dot page called page, and this will open the page which we have specified. And then for this page there is a bitmap called mbitmap with width and height equal to the width and height of this page. After that, this code will render the page on the bitmap, means it will draw the contents of the page on the bitmap using this code page.render mbitmap null pdf render.page.render mode for display. So once we have got our bitmap, we can display it in image view 1 using this code image view 1.set image bitmap mbitmap, and then I close this page which is pdf render.page. Okay, so in this way we can display any page. So we have to display this page in onCreate after copying the file. So I will use PDF render there, and it will automatically display page 0. So here in onCreate I will use PDF renderer. Now here I have this button 2 for previous button and button 3 for next button, and this button 2 is if page, which is a number variable, if page is more than 0, page decrease 1 and display page 0. And for next page, if page is less than page count minus 1, page increase 1 and display the page. Now let's check this. Okay, so here you can see that it reads the PDF file from the assets folder. I can go to next pages and previous pages. That's all in this video. Thank you very much for watching this.